Darkness. Aoi woke to the foul stench of a gutter and a world without light, his eyes wrapped in coarse cloth.
3 men. Heavy boots, uneven gait, drunk, aggressive, their footfalls hammering closer with every heartbeat.
Before he could rise, a boot swung toward his ribs, the air whistling with the kick. He rolled left, the impact shaving his rags, his hand finding a loose cobblestone in the muck.
The leader's breathing, rasping, 3 meters ahead, angle 30 degrees left. A target he could hit blind.
The stone flew true, guided by the sound of the man's breath, and struck the leader's temple with a sickening wet crack. The other 2 thugs froze, their bravado shattered. Aoi scrambled to his feet and bolted into the pitch-black alley, his heartbeat roaring in his ears. He snapped his fingers, the high-pitched click echoing back, mapping the alley in his mind. Walls, crates, an alcove to his left. Aoi squeezed into that alcove behind a stack of rotting crates, pressing his spine against the cold stone and holding his breath.
I am alive, but I can't see. This isn't my body. This is a nightmare, and I don't know how I got here.
The footsteps faded into the city's distant murmur. Aoi waited, then followed his own soft snaps out of the alley into the tangled slums.
Every click paints a shape. The echo tells me distance, texture, even the material of a wall.
He crawled into a crumbling hut, its roof gaping to the night sky. A quick snap painted the room. Sagging beams, scattered debris, and a hollow echo in the far wall.
That hollow echo. Something is buried. Coins? A weapon? Only one way to find out.
Scraping at the rotted plaster, he pulled out a small, grimy pouch that clinked with copper and silver.
Enough for a cane. Bread. A start. With this, I can turn the tables. I am not just a blind beggar.
At dawn, the market sounds pulled him through the streets, his sharp snaps dodging him past carts and crowds like a sighted man. He traded coins for a long, solid cane and a fresh loaf, the baker's gruff voice guiding his hand to the stall.
This cane. Every tap is a word I can read. I am not blind. I am differently sighted. An acoustician's dream.
Back in the hut, rapid snaps mapped every joist and crack. A fierce, confident smile broke across his face for the first time in this world. 2 days later, Aoi's sharp ears caught a venomous whisper near the docks. An illegal weapons shipment hidden in barrels of ale.
Contraband information sells. If I find the right buyer, I could earn enough to eat for a month.
Following the scent of iron and stale ale, Aoi tapped his way to the back room of the crooked-masked tavern, where Boris held court.
What's this? A blind rat wandered into my den.
I hear things others don't. I know about the ale barrels from the east, and what's really inside them.
And why would I trust a beggar's whispers? Filth.
Because if you don't, I'll sell it to Krev. His men would pay double.
You've got spine. Fine. Prove it in the back room. If it's good, you leave with coin. If not, you don't leave.
Aoi followed Boris's heavy gait into a windowless chamber where quick snaps confirmed no hidden weapons aimed at his back. He recited the shipment details, dock number, guard rotations, the conspirators' names. Boris grunted and tossed a heavy leather purse. Word of the blind informant spread through the underworld like smoke. Within a week, a wealthy silk merchant sought him out. He offered a heavy purse for Aoi to root out an embezzler among his clerks.
A chance to move beyond Boris's filth. I need to prove I am more than a snitch.
In the guild's back office, 5 clerks lined up. Aoi's taps read the symphony of their bodies.
The third man's pulse is a gallop. His shallow breaths betray a liar's tension. This one, his heartbeat stutters every time you mention the missing ledger.
The clerk broke down, confessing. The merchant paid Aoi triple the offered sum.
Soon, every merchant will line up, but the more famous I get, the hotter the spotlight on my secret.
His fees climbed, and with them, whispers, the blind man who sees with sound.
They think it's magic. Good. Let them fear what they can't understand.
A silk-voiced servant found Aoi in the market, bearing Lady Celine's summons, a noble testing the waters of his reputation.
You hear lies in merchants' offices. My enemies whisper in velvet shadows. Find them, and I'll pay in gold.
Noble coin is good, but noble enemies are deadly. Still, this opens doors Boris could never unlock.
That night, Aoi navigated a pitch-black secret passage beneath Celine's estate, his finger snaps mapping every turn and hidden alcove.
The echoes paint every stone, every crack, every breath ahead. I am a bat hunting in their own darkness.
He found the conspirators mid-whisper, their heartbeats spiking like cornered rats. Celine's guards dragged them into the light.
Call him genius, for he sees what we cannot. My house is cleansed by a blind man's ears.
The name Genius stuck, spreading through the court in hushed, envious whispers.
They call me genius now, but genius invites scrutiny. Every eye in this palace is a potential dagger.
Behind silk curtains, the old bloods sneered fraud, and their plotting began to hum like a wasp's nest. Within a fortnight, royal guards appeared at Aoi's hovel. King Aldrich demanded an audience with the so-called genius.
They say you see without eyes. I am not a man who tolerates fraud. Prove yourself or face the dungeons.
The echo off his crown is sharp, distinct. He is rigid in his throne, suspicious. I need a performance.
The Aoi's came tapped twice, reading the vast hall. He described the tapestries, the pillars, the exact number of guards, and their postures.
The man to your left, third rib. He carries a poisoned dagger. His heartbeat stutters with guilt.
Remarkable. You will serve as my consultant. But know this, my trust is a sword. It cuts both ways.
He's given me a title, but I am a caged songbird now. One wrong note, and I'll have a sword in my back.
The court's eyes never left him. Some curious, some plotting, but all measuring the blind man who had conquered the throne room with a tap.
Report only to me. You will be watched, questioned, and tested. If you fail, you will be nothing but a memory.
I am in the viper's nest now. The only way out is to make myself too useful to crush.
Over 2 months, Aoi's ears became the palace's secret weapon, catching whispers no spy could hear.
Every conversation in these halls is a thread. I weave them into a web that holds the entire court.
He uncovered a plot to poison the king's heir, 3 nobles, and a foreign agent. Their voices tangled in the palace's afternoon chatter.
Geniuses indeed. You've saved my bloodline. From this day, none shall question your worth before me.
The king's public blessing turned envy into poison. Rival lords hired their own spies, desperate to unmask the blind man's sorcery.
They're watching me closer now, but they won't find magic. They'll only find deeper shadows.
Yet, among the usual watchers, Aoi began to sense a new presence, footsteps too light, a gait too measured, someone who understood how to hide from sound.
This one is different, a professional. Someone who knows their footsteps carry data. They're analyzing me, not just spying.
The sound of that foreign stride lingered in his mind like a dissonant chord. He could not identify it, but it was not of this world.
I am not the only reincarnator here. I need to be ready.
That same week, a lone traveler entered the capital's eastern gate, a lean woman with a soldier's gaze, carrying only a small pack.
The genius reports are too precise. No mage could detail guard rotations with acoustic accuracy. This is sonar engineering. He's not a sorcerer. He's a reincarnator like me, a fellow modern mind. And that makes him the biggest threat.
In the teeming market, Aoi's cane tapped out his path, until a foreign rhythm sliced through the noise.
That gait, light on the ball, even on cobblestone. Controlled breathing. No local walks like a counterintelligence operative. She's trained. From my era. Another reincarnator. And she's already hunting me.
He tracked the sound to a woman in a gray cloak, her eyes scanning the crowd with calculated precision, missing nothing.
I feel a weight on my back. He's located me. The blind oracle. I underestimated his range.
Neither moved closer. Both vanished into the surge of bodies, each now a ghost haunting the other's blind spot.
I need to map her every heartbeat, every breath, every step she takes. She's the only one who can expose me.
3 nights later, in an alley behind the guild hall, May loaded a crossbow with a cloth-wrapped bolt, silent as a whisper.
If he hears this, he's using echolocation. Today, I confirm how far his magic truly reaches.
Aoi's cane tapped down the narrow passage, returning from a late consultation. The night was too quiet. A near-silent hiss cut the air. No bowstring twang, only the deadly whisper of a bolt rushing toward his spine.
A muffled bolt. Cloth wrapped to kill the mechanical noise. A counterintelligence tactic. She's good.
He snapped his fingers once, the echo painting the fleeing footsteps. Light, rapid. A female soldier's stride.
The same gate from the market. She's the one who's been watching. A reincarnator and an ex-intelligence officer.
He did not pursue. In his mind, he cataloged the sound profile, breath pattern, heartbeat rhythm, even the faint chafe of a shoulder holster.
No scream, no thud. He dodged by sound alone. This confirms everything. Now I need undeniable proof for the court.
She'll try to expose me publicly. I'll let her get close enough to think she's won, then spring my own trap.
Over a week, Aoi's ears netted her every move. From inn to market square, docks to library, a perfectly timed loop.
Her pattern is clockwork. First bell breakfast, docks, library. She's researching me.
He measured her idle breaths, her report-reading pulse, the pause before each note, an acoustic fingerprint. One evening, he heard her dictating in a rented room, a plan for a scribe, to take directly to the king.
This report will convince the king. Genius is just science. I'll expose his lies.
Aoi smiled coldly. She planned to present her own reincarnation as proof of a fraudster's tricks.
She'll turn my advantage against me. But I've built a dossier she can't anticipate.
He compiled her footsteps, her coughs, even the sound of her filing a key. A dossier of sound more damning than any written word. He knew her better than she knew herself. The ball was in his court, only the timing remained.
The question isn't if I can stop her, it's whether I should. She's more useful as an ally than a corpse.
Aoi dispatched a sealed note, forged in the scribe's hand, summoning May to a quiet storeroom for a face-to-face meeting with the king.
This is my chance. I'll corner him with his royal patrons present. He won't be able to hide.
She stepped into the storeroom, and the heavy door slammed shut behind her, plunging the chamber into absolute darkness.
Don't bother with the crossbow this time. May, I can hear your heartbeat from across the room. You are not here to talk.
Who are you? How do you?
I know you by the sound of your boots. 3 months of retracing every step. I know the breath you took before you fired that bolt.
He placed a thick leather dossier on the table between them. Every sound, every meeting, every whispered plan.
Neither of us belongs in this world, May. You want to expose my magic? It's just acoustics. Our secret could destroy us, or make us unassailable.
He's offering a truce. His ears, my eyes. Together we'd be unstoppable. But can I trust a man who's been tracking me for months?
Join me. Your sight, my hearing. We'll rule the shadows of this empire, or you can wait for the real enemy to come. The choice is yours.
You expect me to believe you'd share power with the one who tried to expose you. This is a trap.
Aoi tilted his head, as if reading the defiant pulse in her throat. Then he spoke her worst fear aloud.
You died in a Tokyo safe house, May. A rival agency sold you out. You've carried that betrayal into this world, trusting no one. But I was an acoustician. I've heard every secret you think you keep.
He knows about the safe house, Only someone from the same era would know that term. He isn't bluffing.
Her hand fell from the knife. The silence stretched, measured only by the slow subsiding of her racing heart.
What do you get from this? Why not just kill me and be done?
Because you are the only one who understands this world's real danger. Another modern mind with a grudge. Together, we can be the cure. Alone, we're just waiting to be hunted.
He's right. A rogue reincarnator could destroy everything, but I'll watch him. One wrong move, fine, a trial. But I am not your subordinate. We're equals, or I walk.
Their hands met in the darkness, a fragile pact, each still listening for the first note of betrayal. 3 nights later, in a cramped scribe's office deep in the palace, Aoi and Mei bent over a map of the noble quarter.
Lord Farron embezzles from the royal granary. I've heard his steward's guilt-ridden sighs for a month, but the king demands visible proof.
Mei, with her trained sight, would catch the visual slip, the forged document, the clandestine meeting, while Aoi's ears would map the conversation.
I'll watch his estate from the bell tower. If he meets the forger, I'll see the exchange. But I need you to confirm the counterfeit seal from the sound of the scribe's quill.
At dusk, they took their positions, Aoi in a nearby alley, his ears netting every sound from Lord Farron's study. Mei in the bell tower, eyes fixed on the courtyard.
A cloaked figure at the servant's entrance. He's passing a bundle. The forger got you.
The quill scratches, the wax seal cracks, counterfeit, with a hollow echo. The steward's voice trembles. Enough.
Hours later, Mei slipped into the steward's chamber and caught him red-handed with the false documents. Aoi's testimony of the sounds sealed the evidence. The next morning, Lord Farron was arrested. The king, impressed, rewarded Aoi secretly, and Mei's name, for now, remained hidden.
He kept his word. The intel was perfect. Maybe this alliance isn't a trap after all.
3 days before the solstice, a rapid whisper in the palace catacombs reached Aoi's ears, a plot to assassinate the king during the procession.
The conspirators' heartbeats spike with anticipation. They move tonight. I need Mei's eyes to confirm their faces.
Under the cover of dusk, Aoi and Mei met in a forgotten chapel, cooling their intelligence.
I'll infiltrate the banquet hall as a servant. The ringleader, a scarred man, false smile. I'll confirm and report back.
If they suspect a trap, their breathing will change. I'll listen from the rafters, ready to mimic any alarm.
Aoi ascended to the high gallery, his snaps mapping every guard's position and the stately rhythm of the king's heartbeat below.
The scarred man, passing a vial to a guard. Poison. I need to act, but they're crowded. I am unarmed.
Aoi heard her hesitation, then a guard's boot scraping. He snapped his fingers once, mimicking a distant alarm cry, drawing the guards away. In the chaos, Mei seized the ringleader, twisting his arm so the vial shattered harmlessly on the stone floor.
Who is this woman, Aoi?
She is my partner, Your Majesty, my equal in skill. Without her, you would not be breathing now.
Then you both have my gratitude and my attention, but shadows still hold many knives. I trust you will continue to serve, then rise. Aoi, I name you Royal Spy Master, guardian of my realm's secrets. Your word shall carry my full authority.
I accept this duty, Your Majesty, but I cannot serve alone. I appoint Mei as my deputy. We must be equals to safeguard this crown.
So witnessed, Mei. You shall stand as Deputy Spy Master, with equal rank and my full confidence. None may challenge your joint command.
The courtiers' whispers buzzed like cornered hornets, but the king's decree was absolute. Aoi and Mei knelt, the heavy seals pressing cold into their palms.
From a blind beggar to spy master. But this is only the foundation. Now, I will build a network that hears every whisper, every heartbeat in the capital.
A network of listeners. His vision is grand, and I will be its unblinking eyes.
Within a fortnight, the listening network took shape. Operatives drilled in snap-finger echolocation, mapping sound in pitch darkness, while May's sighted recruits tracked every visible move. The network's emblem, an ear surrounded by sound waves, became known in every dark corner. No secret in the capital dared breathe aloud. Aoi and May oversaw it all. Two reincarnators, their secret bond now the kingdom's strongest shield.
We've done it. The capital is ours, but don't get complacent. I'll still be watching you, Spy Master.
Within the ivy-covered walls of the old nobility, a desperate faction whispered of forging evidence to brand the Spy Masters as traitors.
Their heartbeats spike with malice. The forger's quill scrapes a false confession. I have the sound of their treason already.
May, with her agent's eye, intercepted the forged parchment moments before it reached the king.
Your Majesty, this document is a counterfeit. The nobles planned to frame us for embezzlement.
Listen to the forger's confession. Every stutter, every strained breath, we have the complete recording of their plot.
This treachery ends now. Arrest every conspirator and strip their titles. Let the court know that to move against my spy masters is to move against me.
One by one, the old blood was dragged from the palace, their whispers silenced forever.
No noble will dare touch us now. The network is airtight. We hold the keys to every secret in this kingdom.
Aoi inclined his head, the city's soundscape humming beneath them. Every footfall, every transaction, every whispered plot now part of their domain. The listening network was absolute, and so was their partnership. That evening, on the sloped tiles of the palace's highest tower, Aoi and May sat apart from the noise, the star-strewn sky their only witness.
The city breathes below, every sound a thread. But up here, it's quiet enough to catch her true rhythm.
I used to watch the Tokyo skyline from my office. Neon and smog. Never thought I'd trade it for torches and magic.
I was an acoustician. Drowned in a diving accident. Woke here blind, but with ears that could paint the world.
A counterintelligence officer, betrayed by my own agency. In this life, I swore to trust no one.
Silence stretched between them, threaded with the distant bell and the steady pulse of their shared understanding.
Her heartbeat has lost its edge. From a soldier's guarded drum to the calm rhythm of a friend.
You are the first person in 2 lives who didn't try to use me or kill me. I won't forget that.
Together, we're unbreakable, May. Whatever comes, we face it side by side.
Below, the city's vast soundscape thrummed on. But on that rooftop, 2 reincarnators shared a silence that needed no sound at all. A week later, the listening network detected Boris consolidating his remaining thugs in the old dockyard catacombs.
He plans one last bloody assault. This ends tonight.
I'll take the eastern path. You guide us with your echoes. He won't escape.
Aoi led a squad through the winding catacombs, his finger snaps mapping every dead end and hidden ambush point. In the central chamber, Boris turned, scarred face twisted with rage, an axe in his grip.
Blind rat. You think you can cage me? I'll gut you both.
Stand down, Boris. It's over. Your empire is ashes.
Aoi's precise snap pinpointed the weapon's arc. May's swift blade disarmed him. Chains clinked shut in the echoing chamber. As Boris was dragged away, the underworld's last gasp faded into silent submission.
The circle is closed. From a gutter beggar to master of shadows, the capital is finally secure.
In the throne room, King Aldrich sat pale and fragile, the years heavy on his brow. The entire court had gathered.
I have worn this crown through fire and frost, but my truest shield was not steel. It was the ears of 2 souls not of this world. Aoi May, rise as guardians of the realm. Your word in matters of intelligence shall be my final decree. No secret may escape your hearing.
A scribe sealed the parchment, the crown's emblem intertwined with the ear and wave of the listening network. The court bowed, some with awe, some with suppressed envy. But the king's word was unassailable.
We accept this charge, Your Majesty. The realm's shadows are ours to guard.
Together, we will be the silent warning that keeps this kingdom safe.
The king nodded slowly, a rare peace settling into the lines of his face. That night, the city's soundscape seemed to breathe in harmony. Every clink, every whisper, every heartbeat, now part of an unbreakable shield.
We did it, May. Not just conquest, a legacy. The capital will never be deaf again.
In the quiet of the spy master's office, Aoi sat alone, the hum of the listening network, a soft pulse in the walls.
That first night in the gutter, a single snap saved me. Now 1,000 ears echo through the city.
He recalled the rough plaster, the hidden coins, the sound of Boris's grudging respect.
From that blindness, I built a kingdom of sound.
The door opened with a gentle creak. May, with 2 cups of tea.
You are brooding again. The city can survive a few hours without you.
I was just thinking, it all started with a finger snap. One small sound that changed everything.
And now you've turned it into an empire. Not bad for a blind beggar.
They sat in comfortable silence, the network's reports rustling softly as operatives carried out their silent work.
We've truly conquered the capital. Not with swords, but with sound.
5 years on, the listening network was the city's heartbeat, its operatives moving with the silence of trained shadows. In the training yard, blindfolded recruits snapped in unison, painting the world with sound. May watched, her gaze sharp but satisfied.
They're faster than your first class. The capital is in good hands.
They'll need to be faster. Vigilance never rests, but today, the city sounds calm.
High in their office, the spy masters reviewed the daily reports, a routine as natural as breathing. Aoi's fingers traced embossed seals, his ears catching the faint scratch of May's pen in the margin.
Her trust hasn't dulled. This partnership is a melody I'll never tire of.
The city's soundscape rose around them, a symphony of life under an unbreakable shield of listening. At its center, the blind man who'd once snapped his fingers in a dark alley and the woman who'd tried to kill him sat side by side. The capital had never known such peace, and no secret would ever escape their ears. In the quiet of his chamber, Aoi sat, the city's murmur flowing through him like a familiar song.
Merchants closing their stalls, lovers whispering, even the soft tread of a would-be plotter. Every sound is a note in my symphony.
The door opened without a knock. May, carrying a tray with 2 steaming cups.
I knew you'd still be up. The city can worry about itself for one night.
Old habits, but it's good to have company.
They sat in companionable silence, the city's soundscape painting a tapestry only he could fully perceive.
From a blind beggar to this, a quiet night, a trusted friend, and a city that finally breathes easy.
Beyond the window, the capital hummed, a lullaby of commerce, love, and ambition, all cradled in their invisible net. Aoi's hand found the railing, and he tilted his head, listening as he had on that first dark night. The soundscape faded gently, like the last note of a perfect chord, leaving only the quiet dark.